let's go party. Hey, kind of who that sound like?
So,
I asked you thou
I just
questions.
said so.
I asked you thou questions.
You didn't hear what I said.
Oh, we want to be smart. Kind of, why do you want to be smart?
Smart is being, I guess it's a good thing to be smart.
Kyler, just because the day your birthday does not mean that you can hold your mule. And y'all better say happy birthday to my wife.
Don't do that. No.
Y'all, was that a little bit too aggressive cake?
Just a little bit too much. Too much on it.
Hey, do you know you left your clip in here?
No. No, I didn't.
Y'all think I'm bullshit? Look,
I didn't.
we try to teach her safety and then she leave it damn.
You know, they say the first thing to go is your mind.
Let us see if her mind is gone.
Ouch, man!
Her mind is gone.
What?
That
That was not right.
I know it wasn't. That's why I did it.
Okay.
Because these are target shots. You know that? Well, I guess you're going to hit your target. There you go. Those are target shots. $17 rounds. Bless the Heavenly Fathers. Callum, these are 17 rounds, baby. 17 rounds. Thank you, Jesus. Callum, why you need 17 rounds?
Huh? Think about it. It won't bother me no more.
Do what?
I said, I make sure they don't bother me no more.
If a motherfucker can get up after being hit 17 times, I think you better goddamn gonna run and don't look back. Run for Bruce Lee and don't look back.
That's why I said they won't bother me no more.
There's a peep. Let's see what this is. You don't know what you got in your hand? I know what I got in my hand. Do you know what you got in your plan? Ooh, he cut you down lower than the dust in your drawers. Come on, baby, let's go. Let's go party. Let's see this is PT 24/7 G2 caliber 9mm. Thank you, Jesus.
Well.
Hasakate Motabaka.
Have some TVs.
And things. Cal, who do you think you talk to like that?
I just say have some
Cal.
TVs.
I'm talking like that. Hot. Hot. Hey, I look like Tupac now. They had that black with the cross on. Thug for life now will be. That damn light dim as a fool. Come on, Bobby, let's go. Come on, Bobby, let's go party. I'll get you, Gadget. Next time, Gadget. Next time. Inspector Faggot. Gadget. Woo woo. Y'all, if I sound hoarse, that's because I am. I'll get you next time, Gadget. Hey, why you always talking about that? He'll get Gadget next time. Why is that? The hill he riding by here for? Ain't nobody called your ass from this out of time. Fuck wrong with you? I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time. What is it called?
And he always think he gonna do something, but his cat's smarter than he is.
Mad Cat. Dr. Claw. Wowzers. And Gadget dumb. He don't never do nothing right. Brain always doing it.
To say his dog always.
Because he always blowing up his teeth.
He always blaming the dog. The dog.
This message will self-destruct. He throw it back at the chief. The fuck? I'd have been there and fired that motherfucker. What the hell is wowzers? What the fuck is that? Wowzers. I'll get you next time. Get it? Next time. Hey, I wonder if that black dude played his voice. I forget his name. The one that played Candyman. It sounds like him, don't it? I've never. Hey, look up on that tablet and see who played Dr. Claw's voice. I wonder if it was that black dude. You don't remember the movie Candyman? I mean, Candyman. You had to say his name 3 times. Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. I still don't understand what the hell was with the bees. I don't get that. But he did. He sounds scary. You don't know me, but I know you. And we are best friends. As friends should be. Okay, do I sound like Dr. Claw? No, the fuck I don't. I do not sound like Dr. Claw. I sound like the black dude that played Candyman. Have no fear. Candyman is here. Yes, why the fuck am I talking like that? I have no idea. Who played it? How the hell though? God, these are Inspector Gadgets, baby. It says him. Seriously, dude? Because it said Frank Walker, Inspector Gadget, he played him. And then Martin Roach. What kind of damn name is that? And then Dr. Frank. Yeah, but these still say Inspector Gadgets, though, baby. See here? See down at the bottom of the name? Inspector Gadget, Inspector Gadget, Inspector Gadget, Inspector Gadget. You see what I'm saying?
I thought Don Adams was Inspector Gadget.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? See down there to their names?
Yeah. Okay.
Why would they put that down there?
Dr. Claw, Mad Cat, and Brain were voiced by Frank Welker.
That white dude voice him?
He's the same one that does Scooby-Doo.
Oh. Okay. Well, if he can do it, I can do it. No problem. Hey, I wonder if you go to church, right? And they say to pray.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how you hear Dr. Claw pray. Oh, Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. What the fuck? Who the hell invited Dr. Claw ass in this motherfucker? I'm not done praying, you son of a bitch. Back to my prayer. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our sins. Shut up, bitch! I wouldn't even be in that goddamn church. You can believe that. I gotta go. I left some greens on the stove. You can believe that.
Somebody invited the demon.
They had to invite that. What? Hey, Colin, did you know that I can do impersonations?
Yes, I did know that.
You did? Mm-hmm. Well, now you know it now. wouldn't be creeping on this side of town if I was you, white boy. The paint off your car gonna be missing. I ain't bullshitting. Niggas around here stealing paint jobs and everything. Alright, so Carolyn. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why do people sit there and every time you turn around, they blaming God for everything?
That is a very good question.
Now, I myself, I stayed off of Netflix for a while. For it was a few years. Because most of what Netflix was showing, I bought it out of the store on DVD. So it was like, okay, you showing me what I already got. So I said, what's use me paying for Netflix if,
Right.
Whatever, I don't want it. So we just recently got hooked back into Netflix. All right. And it seemed like, and if anybody watched this, please comment and tell me if you have Netflix, please tell me if you see the same thing. It seemed like that every other movie that I watch now on Netflix is something that is hateful against Christ. That is some weird shit. I mean, let's just be real about it. That is some weird shit. I'm talking about even in series now. Because you know me, I'm a horror fan. I love horror.
Right.
I love horror. Love it. Love it. My main three things is horror, action movies. No, four things. Horror, action movies, thrillers, and westerns. Love them. I don't do the romance bullshit. I leave that up to the bleeding hearts. And I damn sure don't watch no damn cartoons. I know my son hate me because every time he goes, when he come out, no, we ain't putting on no cartoon. You want to watch cartoon? Go in your room. Or go to mama. Sit in the damn front room or something. Look at it on your tablet. Because this TV,
it doesn't get cartoon.
It don't take cartoon. Okay? Every so often I may give in. Okay, and give my little Titan what he want, but that's every so often. It won't happen every often. Okay, because when you want to happen, I'll say so. So see that's often. But for real, I don't play no card of a tune on my TV. My television is allergic to cartoons. You can believe that. Every time I put it on there, it sneezes. So it's all right, brother. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. But as I said, we just recently got back into watching whatever on Netflix. Because, like I said, I didn't want Netflix. Most of everything that they were showing was what I had on DVD, because I got over 1,000 plus DVDs, believe me or not, I don't care. I've been collecting DVDs since 2008. Some of them still in the pack, never been opened. Why I do that? I don't know. My wife say I'm a hoarder. Okay, she didn't say that, I just lied. I say I'm a hoarder. And that's what I said. You said, no, you're not.
Said you are a collector.
Yeah, it's a fancy word for hoarding.
No.
The devil is a lie.
Hoarding is when you just get stuff included your stuff.
Well, I mean, I don't believe in just throwing stuff around my house. But I do have boxes. I mean, let's just be real. Okay? I do have boxes and boxes and boxes of DVDs. And I mean, and that's not even including the VHSs. I mean, I got the old VHS. Like I said, I've been collecting since 2008. So there you go. Okay. I remember when down here when the Blockbuster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were going out of business. Boy, you should have seen me up there. I think they went out of business in what, 2010? I forgot. But yeah, I mean, so everything that Netflix was showing, I had already collected it. So I was like, man, what's the use of paying for some shit if I already got it? That's just like cable. I mean, yeah, the cable. That's fixing to be obsolete.
Yeah.
Nobody really wants cable anymore. They got the internet. And so it's like, well, why do I want cable? Because we don't have cable. We have the internet. And I like it that way because you can watch live shows just like we have several smart TVs in the house. So you can watch live whatever. So what you need cable for anymore? That's fixing to be obsolete. But that's neither here nor there. My mind, you know me, I ramble like a motherfucker. But anyways. So we recently turned back on Netflix. And I only did that because we was planning on going to see Equalizer. This is weird. Because we're planning on going to see Equalizer 3. I think it's for Christmas, if I'm not mistaken. And then I end up buying the DVD and still put Netflix on my shit. And they just recently added Equalizer 3, but we're going to watch that this weekend. Either Saturday or Sunday. Tonight, I want to show my wife. It's really not a horror movie. But y'all need to check out this movie called Pontypool. Pontypool. I think it's Pontypool. Pontypool. Ponty. Pontypool. It is a compound word, even though it shouldn't be, but it is. Y'all need to check that. I saw the movie years ago, and I liked it. I really did like it. Everything takes place in this radio station booth, whatever the hell they want to call it. What the hell they call it? Radio station. Okay, whatever. Anyways, it's not your typical horror movie. Because my wife, she won't sit there and she won't watch blood and guts and spitting of ass. See? She won't watch it. She won't even watch a damn rat.
No. Absolutely not.
Because if anybody remember this 80s movie called The Rats, man, that was some grossed out shit. Yeah, I got all that. That was some grossed out shit. I don't know. There is nothing like 80s horror movies. The crap that they making now, that's not horror to me. That's just buffoonery and coonery. And I'm not narrowing that down to a race of people, but that's just what it is. Buffoonery and coonery. That's all. I mean, Jordan Peele, again, Peele, I don't know. He got a couple of good ones out. I haven't seen it, but I saw the previews and I got it. But it's called Us. And I liked Get Out. I got that one too. Now, that's a crazy one. And I don't care what nobody say. There's a dude in that Get Out movie that looks just like Dave Chappelle. And a lot of people say that that's hitting on a lot of stuff in the industry. Carol, how do you feel about... I'm going to get to what I was talking about. How do you feel about people getting exposed? I mean, like right and left and right.
Well,
this some crazy shit.
One thing about it, the Bible says that whatever's done in the dark will be brought to the light.
Yeah, but this year here, I'm talking about it's coming in. Cat Williams better be careful.
Yeah.
You better be careful, because if God ain't told you to do it...
True.
See, I'm bold in what I say because I've already been given the green light to do it.
Right.
Period. But if God ain't told you to do it, you better make sure your balls is in the right order, because when you go up against giants, make sure you got God on your side. Real talk, it ain't God I'm talking about, Jesus Christ. Make sure you got him on your side now. Don't just get out there and start talking and expect no retaliation. Period. I don't give a damn about the retaliation because I can retaliate again. Let us go to sleep. Yeah, for real, nigga. So, I've always said this. I ain't no Billy Badass, but I do the Billy get here. Billy! I keep calling, he don't show up. That nigga, he's lazy. He don't show up. Don't know what? I'm just being real. Period. If you think about coming through me, boy. Let us fall asleep again because it's going to take a lot. Assalamu alaikum. Wait, what's some salami too? I ain't bullshitting. It takes a lot to go through me, boy. I'm as tough as a motherfucker. If you ever seen a railroad spike, I'm tougher than that. I slapped the shit out of my teacher because she said it was recess.
Oh, goodness.
You believe in it? The devil is a lie. But anyways, I digressed it. So like I said, I just recently turned back on Netflix, and it seems like that every other movie, TV show is all pointing their finger towards God. You know, there's no need for God. There's no this. There's no that. There's no that. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? I don't understand that. I don't understand how y'all can sit up there and just hate God so much. What the fuck has he done to you? What has he done to you? Every time I turn around, if God so loved the world, why does he let this and he let this happen and he let this happen? You dumb motherfucker. God put your dumb asses here. Gave you free will. It ain't God that's doing it. It's your dumb ass that's doing it. Period. Do you expect the judge that sits on the bench to come by your house and tell you what not to do all the time? And some of y'all so stupid, you done graduated to blaming damn judges. The white man fault. It's the white man fault. That's what it is. But I want to read you something that was dropped into my spirit about that. So, I said, was placed in me. You blame God, aka Jesus Christ, for everything bad in the world. I'm gonna say this again. You, because I don't blame him. I said you blame God for everything bad in the world. And then you say your God is better. So can I ask you a question? Why in the fuck is this world still the same? Now that's something to think about.
Yes, Lord.
You blame God for every single thing, Jesus Christ, in this world. Then you say, I'm not going to listen to that God, Jesus Christ, but I'm going to listen to Allah. I'm going to listen to Buddha. I'm going to listen to whatever God that you listen to. But yet, this world is still in the shape that it's in. So what the fuck your God did? What the fuck did your God do? Now, that's something to think about.
Yeah, it is.
You blame, I'll say it again, you blame Jesus Christ for every little bad thing. Some of y'all, babies getting molested, God fault. Somebody got murdered, God fault. This over here, God fault. We ain't got enough food, God fault. This over here, God fault. Me going to jail, not me, I'm just saying them, God fault. This and that and the third, God fault. And then you say, well, I don't want to follow that God over there. I'm going to go to Allah. I'm going to go to blah, blah, blah. And please understand, I'm not putting down nobody's faith. If you take it that way, that's your damn problem. I'm not putting down nobody's faith. But I've heard Muslims put down Jesus. I've heard Buddhists put down Jesus. I've heard, I'm talking about many religions put down Christ. And then you'll say, well, I'm not following Black Jesus. I mean, all Hebrew Israelites. You claim that you follow the same God that I'm following. You just want to paint him as a black man. And I still don't understand that bullshit. Y'all want to paint Jesus as a black man. What the fuck does it matter what color he is? What the fuck does it matter? It shouldn't matter what color Jesus is. Apparently, Jesus loves us all because he made us all different colors. But my question is, you want to put Jesus Christ down and go to Allah, go to Buddha, go to this motherfucker named Krishna, whatever the fuck his name is, and so many others, but yet when you switch gods, the world is still in the predicament that it's in. So apparently your God ain't shit either. Well, I wish I had a t-shirt. Well, your God ain't shit either. Apparently your God ain't shit. You know, that bullshit was tried in the Bible. I'm reminded of a story. Okay? I'm reminded of a story. Where, and I have my wife and my preacher here, my pastor, I'm reminded of a story. And I'm going to paraphrase a little bit. Of these men talking to their God, and a prophet picked at them and said, call him louder. He probably sleep. He probably taking a shit. Who was this story about, County? You remember?
The prophet Elijah.
The prophet Elijah. Well, tell them.
The prophet Elijah.
Y'all want to see my wife? Hey, look here. Don't think no sentence of thoughts in your head, all right? Yeah, she just had her birthday today. I'm thinking
the prophet Elijah were against 450 prophets of Baal and wanted to see which one of their gods could bring down fire. So Elijah told them to, they go first. You call on your God first. And they was making all these noises. They started cutting themselves and dancing and everything. No fire.
No fire.
You say, perhaps he can't hear you. Call him a little bit louder. They started calling on him again. Like I said, they was cutting themselves and throwing themselves on all kinds of stuff. He said, well, maybe he on a journey. Maybe he in the bathroom. He just mocked them. Not once could they God answer. Elijah had them pour water and kept pouring water, not only on the altar, but on the wood, everything. You try to lighten up some wet wood. So much so that water filled the trenches. He called on the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Israel. Not only did the fire come down on the altar, but it consumed the water that was in the trenches. And then they killed the 450 prophets of Baal. So again, as Maurice says, everybody wants to blame God. Everybody wants to blame God for the problems that's in the world. They want to blame Jesus for everything that goes wrong. People want to say, if God was so loving and so kind, why is all this calamity, all this evil is going on? One simple answer. God gave us all free will. We're not robots. God did not create us to be robots. He gave us free will, and unfortunately, since the fall of man and sin entered into the world, men have followed their own minds to do whatever they think is right, even when it's wrong. people can hear the voice of God telling them to stop, and they will deliberately ignore that. There, in the Bible, in the book of Judges, the last line in the book of Judges says, and everyone did what was right in their own eyes. Basically, they didn't care what God thought. They didn't care about serving God. They didn't care about doing what God said. It's whatever seemed right to them. So if it was right to them to rape a child, that's what they did. Was that God's fault?
Nope.
No, it wasn't.
Nope.